Hello, hello. It's me again, Cindy Arthur with Love to Scrap for Fun. I'm selling this 8x8 mini album in my Etsy shop, and it is called Communique. It's from the Graphic 45 collection, Communique, that is French. It's a French word. I had to look up exactly what that meant. And communique is an official bulletin or announcement directed to the press or the public, conveying important news, summarizes negotiations, or establishes a formal stance on current events. It's often issued by governments, international organizations, or institutions like the Royal Palace, a Royal Palace, maybe some French Royal Palace. Anyway, this is 8x8 and it is double cardboard covered with the Graphic 45 collection. This collection is this one, and it is usually has the year on here, 2013, and it is very much French, Paris, and all the things that have to do with communique. And so I made a cute little 8x8 mini album. It's got, I believe this is 3 inches or 2, it's a 3-inch spine. And it has a black ribbon tie enclosure. This is like a satin ribbon. And there is a charm that is a camera charm that you can actually remove if you wanted to. I did do a 3D and pop dotted this, fussy cutted this really old vintage camera and the lady there and this little pendant as well. And I also Mod Podged the part where it was fussy cutted and pop dotted up. And it's just really cool vintage communique papers. The inside of this cover, I added some of the ephemera, and I made a policy envelope enclosure where you can keep any of your memorabilia or extra photos. This is the beautiful paper. I didn't put a photo mat on it. Whoever buys this can decide whether or not you want to cover this beautiful paper up with a photo mat, same as this page. And then this page right here, it extends out like so for more extra photo mats, and this way. And you could put a photo there too if you want to, but this, you can adhere your 4x6 photo right there, and you could adhere anything you want right here, photo, whatever. And this is a magnetic little pocket tuck down here with the ephemera that came with the collection. Just sits inside this little tuck. And this is a magnetic closure. You can add photos to here, here, and there's another tuck down here with some more ephemera from the paper collection. It's kind of cool stuff. 1929. Very vintage. And this is like a newspaper called the Communique. And these photo mats flap out. You could put photos on each side, and you could put more photos in here. And then we got this one, photo mat flips out, and there's also a tuck here. There's a tuck right there with some there. And it's also has a magnetic closure as well. And this one has a magnetic closure. It can swivel around, this tag, and it can keep the doors closed on there. And then I added some ephemera tags with brads, golden brads for decoration. And you can keep anything memorabilia or anything you want in there. And then this flips over, and there's a couple of tags that I added some charms on. This says Paris, and this is the Eiffel Tower charm with some tags. And this is also a magnetic closure. You could keep anything in there. And there's the belly band, and here are some tags or photo mats. And I just put those right there. And then this page, this is beautiful paper. I didn't put photo mats on that. Whoever buys this can decide whether or not they want to put photo mats in that area. This swivels around. There's room enough for journaling and a 4x6 photo mat. This extends out, these photo mats. And this is a pocket right here. Some ephemera and a place for a photo mat for journaling. And this folds down, and place for a photo mat. And another belly band here. Some photo mats. And then this page, this swivels back and forth, this little tag. There's a photo mat there. Folds out. More places for photos. And look at this gorgeous paper. And this right here, I put a little sign there that says slide, so nobody tries to flip it up. But it slides like this, and you can put a photo there. And there is a magnet over here in the corner. Get this into view right there, and then there's the magnet right there, so it stays. And then the last set of pages, this flips out, and this is that paper, the Communique. It's like a newspaper, an old 1923, I believe it says. And then there's just a little tuck right here. You could add your photos or journaling or memorabilia. And the back cover also has a policy envelope closure with some added embellishments and a place to keep your extra photos or memorabilia. This is a very vintage, it says photographs. I cut that out from the paper collection. And then I do have the metal photo corners on all 4 corners of the outside covers of the album. And there it says handmade with love, my stamp. And the spine, I chose the part of the paper that looks pretty cool. And there you go. This will be on sale in my Etsy shop. One more thing I was going to show you. This is not no little tiny flimsy album that I'm trying to oversell for. Just to let you know how much this weighs without packaging is 1 pound, 10 ounces. And by the time I package it and put it in a box and mail it to you, it's a couple pounds. So it's not cheap to sell. And in my Etsy shop, I have free shipping. So that's just an added bonus. Thank you. Bye-bye.